Are you two always too cute with each other behind the scenes?
Oh yeah, I'm always trying to murder you behind the scenes.
To be honest,
Well, probably not quite as much.
I'm gonna tell it as it is. I'm not gonna piss around the trees and beat up on the bush. Why do you think we've been together this long?
Because we've got so much in common. There's things we both don't like.
It's your favorite older blended couple back again with another video. We've been married for
22 years. Cheers.
Ooh. Today I'm drinking coffee, decaffeinated coffee, because it's kind of hot.
No, I'm drinking a masala tea.
Yes, we're drinking tea, trying to be healthy, you know what I'm saying. I just finished my 72-hour water fast. They call it autophagy, fasting for autophagy. I just finished it yesterday at 9 p.m. So I'm not, trying to ruin it by drinking wine and sugar and all that stuff. I'm keeping the calories down. See, I feel good. So yeah, that's what we're doing. So anyway, today we are going to be answering questions from our Instagram page. These are the questions. I had to print them out. Printed them. I think we have about 12 questions to answer. So don't go anywhere because some of the questions are really,
Interesting.
So without further ado, let's get straight into the first question. Okay, so this person says, my questions are, she has like 3 questions. The first one is, what are your Myers Briggs types? Oh my God, this took us how long?
I don't know, but what's the lady's name?
Well, I'm going to put this on the screen.
Okay.
So I'm not going to be saying the names.
Whatever.
Yes. So she's going to see her questions being read. So don't worry about that. Anyway, she wanted to know our Myers Briggs. I've done Myers Briggs when I did my master's degree. We did that, I think, in one of the classes, but I couldn't remember what was my type at that time. Anyway, so I had to redo it. So did he. Surprisingly enough, we both scored 70%, but his top one, because they give you three types. He is a strategist, that's the top one, planner, and a growth seeker. Does that
I suppose that about sums me up.
Sums you up?
Yeah.
You agree that that's your style, strategist, planner, growth seeker?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So mine was orchestrator, which means I like to design, organize things, projects and stuff like that. And that is so me. Unbelievable. And also am an inspirer, yes, 100%, and a campaigner. This really, just summarized my styles. These 3, that's me for real. So I do agree. So there is your answer for our Myers Briggs styles: strategist, planner, growth seeker. Okay. Orchestrator, inspirer, and a campaigner. Okay, let's move on to number 2. What is your favorite football team?
Well, never really had a football team that I was supported. I was more into motor racing, that sort of thing.
Yeah, me too. We really don't do sports. We are not, you never see us like watching sports, or we don't do stuff like that, do we?
No, we don't watch sports on telly, that's definitely for sure.
Oh yeah, we don't. We never say like, oh, who is playing who today? Yeah. No, they will be like, let's watch a film.
Yeah.
Let's pick a movie. We never. I don't remember. We only watch it. It's other people's houses.
There's little parties. We go to the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl. If we go to Super Bowl and everybody's watching,
But we're not really watching it that much.
But in our house, to actually say, hey, let's watch this. No, that's one thing we have in common.
Yeah.
No. So number 3, favorite place to travel together.
Well, we discussed this, and
I can tell you. Let's go. Tell them where we've been. first.
Okay.
I've written them.
Yeah, right on.
Let me tell them, then you can
Right.
say. Okay, so we've been to England, of course, because we used to live there. And we've been going
I
back.
was born there, of course.
He was born there, so, and I've been there, whatever. Okay, so England, Portugal, Spain, we went to Barcelona, Italy, Milan, that's where we went. Germany, we went to France in Paris, we went to Belgium, New Zealand, Australia, we went to Mexico, we went to Jamaica, Canada, South Africa, and Zimbabwe. Over to you.
Yes, so as I was going to say, we like to go to different places. We don't really like to go. We've never really been back to the same place twice, unless of course it's England or Zimbabwe. But out of all the places we've been, the most impressive was Mexico, Cancun. It was called the Moon Palace.
We went to a resort.
A resort called the Moon Palace. And it was unbelievable.
We enjoyed it.
It was incredible. You had to get a bus to go to the different parts in the resorts. That's how big it was.
Mm-hmm.
And they had these little shuttles, didn't they? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that was you just could never run out of things to do.
Right.
And so we compare that when we go to other places, though, especially when we go to resorts. We always compare that.
Yeah.
And I think that spoiled us with that.
Yeah.
I mean, whether we'll go back again, that's another story.
We still have a lot of countries and places to visit. So, why go back to the country you've been? You've got an idea what it is like. Try something different.
Yeah.
That's how.
And it doesn't matter whether the holiday's good or bad to us. That's all a part of the holiday experience.
It's an experience because you don't
know. That's
know.
your experience, and we enjoy that. I mean, we might have a bit of a moment when we come back and say, "Oh, I didn't like this, I didn't like that," but we take it as our holiday, and it's just a discussion. Like when we say, "Oh, we like that," "Oh, the Moon Palace we found unbelievable."
Yes.
You know.
So, moving on to another question, or question number 4, I guess. Do you guys only have one child?
No, we have 2. One
between us. And my first child, which
from a previous marriage,
which is as good as his child. So we have 2 children. We have an adult son, and a grandson.
Yeah,
don't forget that. That's
we're
as
grandparents.
Good old grandparents. Ryan. Yeah, good old Ryan. I call him Sweets. He's my Sweets. So so we have 2. Are you in touch with your extended families?
Yes, we are. I mean, we send them Christmas and birthday cards. Obviously, mine are in England and Silver's in Zimbabwe. So
I have a brother in England as well.
Oh yeah,
I speak
about Prosper.
Oh yeah, of course. I talk to my brother almost every day. Almost every day we talk. Then I have obviously I have extended families in Zimbabwe. I talk to them, on WhatsApp, on Facebook, blah blah blah. So yes, we're in touch, and we're actually planning to go to Zimbabwe next year.
I think you talk to your relatives more than I talk to mine.
Yeah, he doesn't talk to his as often.
No.
But I do a lot. Do you and your hubby occasionally visit African countries?
Funny enough, yes.
Yes, we've been to Zimbabwe and South Africa.
Yeah, we're gonna obviously visit more, but
that's what we are planning to do that more now.
But of course we can't at the moment. But hopefully next year or sometime this year we can start really moving. It's going to be next year, I think, mainly.
Oh yeah.
That's our plans next year.
All right. Next question: what job do you both do?
Well, we're going to say we're both in the medical field. When we like to leave it at that, it's
we are in the medical field. And another question from the same person: how did you and your hubby came about doing TikTok videos? And are you the one that initiates them? Asking me if I initiate.
Yes, she does.
Also, you don't even say, let's do this, let's
do
this.
But you really started it. I mean, we got together.
Okay.
Well, it was all started because we were bored to tears, sitting here, and Charlotte said, why don't you do this TikTok thing? Well, she said to you first, I think.
Yeah, she said, Mum, you're funny. Why don't you do the TikTok thing? And I was like, TikTok?
I've always said you're funny.
Do you think I'm funny? He thinks. Anyway, I was gonna say he thinks I'm funny. So yeah, our daughter started it, and then I did it, Then I
introduced me to it, and
I sold the idea really well, because I do that. Remember my Myers Briggs said I'm a
pain in the neck.
I'm a campaigner, inspirer. See, so that's what I did.
Yeah.
I sold the idea and he bought it full price, and we started TikTok, and it's been since July last year. It's gonna be a year next year doing TikTok, and we are enjoying it. We love it.
We have fun.
Yeah. So who initiates them? Who like the videos that we do?
It's probably now 50-50, because we're generally looking at them, because you know what TikTok's like. You start looking at it, and then 20 minutes later you think, oh God, I better go and do some more work.
Yes. So if we are both working, he texts me, he sends TikToks, look at this one, we can do this one.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, sure. And I do the same thing, or we just come up with our own thing.
Yeah, we like to think of something, or we see something on a film or something, and we say, oh, we can adapt that.
Yeah, like change it a little bit and do it our own way. And it's been fun. Yeah. So we don't get bored, honestly. Weekends, it's like we are busy doing
lots of things, too many things.
Yeah.
Too many things.
YouTube, TikTok, it's taking our time, but we enjoy it. Then another person said, this one is a cute one. Are you two, I think that's what she meant. Are you two always too cute with each other behind the scenes?
Oh yeah, I'm always trying to murder you behind the scenes.
To be honest,
well, probably not quite as much.
I'm gonna tell it as it is. I'm not gonna piss around the trees and beat up on the bush. Let's just tell them the truth.
Yeah, we hate each other.
We are not always cute together.
No, but it's like any marriage.
Because I think the most two things we fight about is I don't like clutter, and he likes to collect stuff. So the second thing is when I donate his stuff or throw away his stuff, because I don't like clutter. Oh my God, he loses it. He goes bonkers. So usually that's when we have arguments, fights. Yeah, it's over that. It's always over that. But I think I'm getting better in it. I'm not donating all the time your stuff.
That's right.
Or throwing away all the time. Yeah, I just need to try to come to him and say, hey, do you think you really need this?
And if I don't need it, I'll say no.
But most of the time, people who like to collect things, if you ask them if they need it, they'll tell you, they'll come up with an excuse.
Yeah, but if I'm never going to use it, I don't want it. But if I use it every 6 months or once a year, something comes up and I have to do something and that's what I need to use, it's handy.
Yeah, because I don't like stuff. I like it to be clean, nothing on the countertops. It's just, I don't like too many things, but I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Did making TikToks bring you closer? And if so, do you recommend doing them?
Oh yes, definitely.
It did. So I don't have time to declutter, throwing his stuff away, or donating them because I'm busy doing TikTok. Which he doesn't have to fight with me or get mad at me, get angry at me because I donated his stuff. Because we're busy doing TikTok. So yes, do it with your significant other. It helps, I'm telling you. Because the whole weekend we're doing this, right?
Yeah.
So we don't have time.
That's right.
I got time.
But the thing is that before COVID, at least we used to go out much more, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
So we were probably getting on with each other quite well then anyway, because we used to love going away.
Oh yeah, I mean
we all used
were
to
getting
go away
on.
for weekends.
I'll say 90% of the time we get on very well.
I think it was the fact that, like most people with this pandemic, is you're at home.
Yeah.
You don't want to go anywhere. You don't want to do anything. You just want to stay at home because you don't want to get ill. And so that's all we did, was stay at. The only places we went was shopping, wasn't it? It's the only place we'd ever go.
Walmart, Costco. Yeah, so yes, that's the truth. We do have our moments, like I said, but it doesn't carry on for days. And some people, when they fight, it's 1 week not talking to each other, ignoring each other, cold shoulder. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking. We don't do that. So probably a day, the following day we're good.
Yeah.
That's how we do. Okay, this person is asking, your daughter reminds me of mine. How old is she? How old is Sharon?
Well, she's 17, but she'll soon be 18.
Yes, 17-year-old, going on to 18 soon, in a few months.
Yeah.
Yeah, and next question is, what is the key to your long marriage? Why do you think we've been together this long?
Because we've got so much in common. There's things we both don't like.
Like football, we like to travel.
Yeah, there's...
We like people, watching people. And
oh yeah, we like to sit somewhere on a
sit
corner.
on a bench and just look at people.
Having a drink and just watching people go by.
We like to drink, we like to travel. What else
we don't like getting drunk as rats, of course. We just like to go and have a couple of drinks at a bar, wherever we're going. And
yeah, we have a lot of things in common.
Yeah,
we like to go to restaurants and different restaurants. We don't like to go to the same place, like when you go on vacation. I don't want to go to the same place every year, every time.
Oh yeah,
and it's exactly like that. Same with restaurants.
Yeah.
We don't want to go to the same restaurant all the time.
Because that's something perhaps some of them could answer us, like that guy in England who went to the same hotel every year. I forget where it was now, somewhere in Spain or somewhere, one of the Mallorca, one of these islands. And he used to say, I can't wait to get back there because I've got my own seat now, they know me, they say hello, it's like part of the family, and I think, I can't really understand that personally. Yeah. But he went to the same place, and I just wondered, perhaps you could tell us, if you do that, why you like that? Yeah. He just said he likes the fact that he knows everybody, he knows what food they're going to have.
So you might as well stay at home where you know everybody, and why?
But English people are funny, what's the word I'm looking for?
Creatures.
Yeah, but no, as an island, they're funny.
Islanders.
Yeah, but that's not really the word. Anyway, I can't think of it. But they're a strange people because when they go abroad, they want fish and chips, they want pubs. They've got to have it just like at home. So except for the difference is that in foreign countries it's hot, in England it's cold. In the summertime it's between 60 and 80. I mean, it doesn't get much to wait, but it's generally 65 to 75. So when they go to these foreign countries, to Spain, all these other islands, it's usually in the 70s or 80s. So they like to get out in the sun.
So they are going for the weather, not to enjoy it.
Yes, I think so. Yes, they won't go inland to try the food or see what the culture's like. They want this English part.
They want the same thing,
yeah.
Food they eat in England.
Yeah,
basically that's what you're saying.
So they're
so the
funny
key
people.
to your long marriage is having a lot of things, at least not everything in common, because you're gonna have some differences.
Yeah.
But a lot of things in common that helps. We find it helpful. Yeah. For our marriage.
Because I know I'm gonna come home and not find something that we both hate in there. Because imagine if I hated something and you loved it, and I come home and there it is, like cow in the back garden.
And the other thing we just talked about, like when you upset each other. Don't build a what do you call it, like for a long time. Be upset. I'm not talking to you.
Yeah, barrier. I don't know what you call
it. A grudge. They call it.
Grudge. Yeah, that's the.
Don't build a grudge. That's because it's your partner. It's your husband. So why would you wanna waste 2 days not talking to him or her?
When you could be having fun.
You are just reducing the days you're supposed to be having fun together while you're still here. Still alive. So that's what we do. Another thing is it's good to apologize.
Because you all say things you don't mean when you lose your temper. As long as you're prepared to apologise and the person and you've got to accept the apology as well.
Oh yeah.
Because if you have grudges, you aren't going to get nowhere.
Yeah. So apologizing, accept that you are wrong.
Even if you're right.
For him, even if he's right, he has to say, I'm sorry, darling. I didn't mean to do that.
Because I'm always right, of course.
No, I am always right. So that helps. And we are more like friends than, because we mess about. I might see a guy with six-pack and all that.
Oh yeah.
And I know that I can say, oh, look at him.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's
look
all
at
to
that.
do with jealousy and
Yeah. Alan will just laugh it off.
yeah.
And you can say the same
Well,
thing.
I'll just say, oh yes, I like looking in the mirror.
So, when you can talk to your partner, jokes like that, like...
Oh, insecurity, that's the word
Yeah.
I'm looking for. If your partner's insecure, you can have a problem.
So that helps. So it's not a big deal because some people fight over that.
That's right, yeah.
So
Well,
you're looking at other men, you're looking at other women.
Yeah,
It's
or
like-
you're looking at other men. But the thing is, you marry a person because you like the personality. I think my wife's beautiful. But I'm not going to go around thinking every bloke's craving after her and she smiles at somebody and they're going to be dashing off in some field somewhere. That doesn't never cross my mind.
Right.
Never cross my mind.
So, yeah, so that helps as well. So I think, what else? What's keeping our marriage? What do you think? We'll say, we talked about apologizing. Accept that you are wrong. Don't build grudges. I was almost
Well,
garages.
the trouble is we've got so much in common. Even when we go on trips, my wife likes to organise so that we're going to stop at this hotel, and that's what I like because I know like the fact she organises it as well. That's even better for me. But
Remember,
I've got
Myers
a goal.
Briggs says I like to organise and whatever.
I like a
It's
goal,
true.
so the goal is to get to that hotel at that time, within a certain time, and then the wife's saying, yeah, when we get there, if we can get there at this time, we can be doing this and this, and I've got a goal. Some people just, when they're on a road trip, will say, oh, we'll stop when we're fed up. But for me, I can't do that because I
You like organisation,
That's
just like
right.
me. I like, plan things, Oh, when was the last time you visited Africa?
2007, wasn't it?
When my father passed away, I was not able to go to Africa, to attend his funeral because we moved from England to here in 2006.
Yeah, six, yeah.
And
so
that's
it's
the year.
about-
I think then
yeah.
he died that year of early 2007.
Yeah.
So we had to go like end of the year 2007 to see where he was buried and all that stuff. So that was the last time we were.
Because that was the first
in
time we ever
Africa.
went. Wasn't that the first time we've been from America to Zimbabwe? Normally it was in England, wasn't it, to Zimbabwe? How many
Yeah,
times have
that
we
was
been?
the first
That's
time.
we've only been once from here, haven't we, to Zimbabwe?
Yes. Twice from England.
Yeah.
Ooh, what brought you to Texas?
A car. Well, it's once again my wife. We were,
It's always me.
we were.
Campaigner,
We
organizer.
came over here and we were in a place called Beaumont. So we came over here with what do you call it now?
So the question is, what brought you? It's
Oh,
not
well,
about
what
where
brought
did, where
us?
did you go?
What brought us? Well, you
What
wanted to come
brought
here.
Okay, let me tell you. See why I have to take over these conversations. So I was working with a Filipino girl in the Royal Free Hotel. That's where I worked, and she was studying NCLEX.
It was a hospital, not a hotel.
Did I say hotel? Oh, I was working.
Don't worry, I'll look after you. Don't worry, my dear.
I was
We'll
working.
keep that
in
brain going, don't worry.
I was working in a hospital called the Royal Free Hospital in Hampstead
That's England.
in England. So I met this girl and she was studying NCLEX, and I like to talk to people. So we started talking and I was like, what are you reading? And she told me it was NCLEX. She told me if you wanted to work in America, all you need to do, study, take the exam, pass, and go through this agency that I'm going with, or Grady Payton. They'll arrange everything for you. I was like, hi, is that all I need to do? I'm like, okay, let me talk to my husband, see what he thinks. Again, I sold the idea and he brought it. He bought it. He bought it. Full price. He's like, okay, let's do it. So I signed up with O'Grady Payton. Studied for 4 months. Took the exam. Then passed. And then we went to Zimbabwe. That was the second time
Yeah.
going to Zimbabwe.
Were you
I'm
pregnant
thinking-
then?
No, Chardonnay. Remember that's when he
Oh yeah, she
pooped
picked
on-
up. Yeah, because we went to South Africa as well at the same time, didn't
Yeah, that's when we went. That was our second time.
Yeah.
So we've been to Zimbabwe maybe 4 times. When our wedding, when we were building, then Chardonnay was born. Then for my father's, so we've been there 4 times.
Because we went over there when we were pregnant, didn't we?
Yeah. That was the second time.
So maybe it is 4 times.
No, probably 5 times, honestly. If I was pregnant.
Yeah, don't you remember? Because
Yeah, I was sick and all that stuff. I remember. Anyway, guys, let's come back to.
yeah, let's tweak the brain back again.
So yeah, so we were. Oh my God, cramp. Ah! Oh!
That's old age for you, see.
My leg is cramping. How do I get rid of this?
You've got to stand up, girl.
No. Okay.
Oh, you alright?
Oh my God, yeah, I'm okay now. Oh, I could feel it coming. You know,
Yeah,
you know when
I
it's coming.
know.
Anyway, let's.
Try and get on before you collapse.
So I took the exam, and the following week we went to Zimbabwe. Remember, I got a call
Oh yeah,
to
well,
give me
you were
my
there,
results in the Holiday
Yeah.
Inn in Cape Town,
And that's
saying
where
I
you left
passed.
your wedding ring, wasn't it?
saying that I had passed. I was so excited, and they were like, "Where do you wanna move to in America?" And I was like, "Just like that." They're like, "Yeah." So now you need to sit down with your husband, your kids. Well, Shadow name was too young, but Chris
Yeah.
maybe, and decide where you want to
Oh,
move
that's right.
to.
Yeah, because Chris was with us then.
Yeah, and decide where you want to move to. So then we started looking at where we wanted to. Initially we wanted to go to California or
Yeah.
New York. Everybody wants to go to California or New York. Then my cousins in Dallas told me, "Oh no, that will be a bad move. You might as well stay in England, in London, because we were in London. If you want to move to America, Texas." I was like, okay. So we looked up Texas and the advantages and disadvantages of living in Texas, and we liked what we discovered when we did our research. That's how we ended up in Texas. That's what brought us
Yeah,
to
because
Texas.
we never jump into things. If an opportunity comes up, we investigate it first. We've never jumped in. Just boom, let's do something. We've never done.
We do a
That.
research,
Yeah.
read reviews, even when we're booking hotels.
Yeah.
Reviews, research,
mean,
ask other people and all that stuff.
We might have done it once with something, and then we learn our lesson, and we don't do it again.
So the last question was, what brought us to Texas? So I hope we answered your questions. If you have any more questions, please put them in the comments. And if you just stumbled onto our channel and you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. We will be back again with another video. Bye.
We'll be back
With another video.